Hi everyone, welcome to Tangle with Tracy Anne. Today's tangle is Blinkt, and let's go a little bit bold today. Here's what the basic Blinkt pattern looks like. We'll start off just on any shape tile and draw a border with our 4 dots. Using an 01 marker, I'm going to draw a very random kind of zigzag, and then the second zigzag, make it not match the first. Then draw an aura on each of those zigzaggy lines that I've made. They look a little bit like rickety shelves. Let's add some random lines, which looks like some books on these rickety shelves. Make them not too uniform and put some in one direction and some in another. You can see now I'm leaving some spaces where I can add either the original stripy patterns, or I can add whatever tangles I like. If you decide to repeat patterns like I'm going to with this flux, make sure that you space them randomly but make them balanced on the page. I'll be using Tombow brush pens to colour this piece, but you could use whatever type of materials you like to add your colour. These pens are a watercolour type of pen, and they might appear a little bit streaky when I add the first coat, but I'm going to let them completely dry and then add another coat if they're looking a bit streaky. I often find it's easier to apply these by scribbling them onto a plastic palette and applying with a brush, and that way you get a much smoother look to them. But because these spaces are reasonably small, I'm not going to worry too much about that this time. I'll just add an extra coat. If you add it while it's wet, it can damage the surface of the paper a little bit. I find I get a bit of pilling happening, so completely let it dry before you do add another coat. If you're not sure what colours to use on this piece, I always find that Pinterest is a really good source. You can look through and there's lots of lovely palettes that you can use. Find one that's appealing. On one of the samples that I did today, I chose these citrusy colours. So whatever materials you're using, it's always good to make a little bit of a swatch chart, and that way when you find the colours you want, it's easy to pick them out from whatever you're using. So I've chosen these colours for this piece, so I'll test them out on a bit of scrap paper and match them up. Some you think might be the right one, but it's good to check them out on the same sort of paper that you'll be using, and I'll choose that kind of orange. Then go ahead and as you're colouring these in, do the same thing as when we added the patterns. Balance them out across the page. Put them randomly, but if they're spaced in a way that the overall look looks balanced. I'm going to colour in those white lines with a gold jelly roll pen. I'll add a border right around the edge that I'll colour also with the gold jelly roll pen. It's looking a little bit messy at the moment, so I'm going to go back in with my black fine liner, add a few patterns if I find that some spaces need it, and also just add outlines, reinforce the lines, and as Maria would say, add a bit of love. Here's another one I did on a bookmark, and it's just the basic design, just with the stripes and black patterns, and then I've added random colours. Here's another one with the basic design also, with more of a blue purpley colour scheme, and this is the citrusy one I showed you before. So you can either add colour or not, depending what you want. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that so that you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you for watching, and until next week, stay safe and bye for now. If you'd like to see more of my videos, head over to my YouTube channel, or there are a couple of links just here on the screen, and there's the subscribe button.